Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first Doodle podcast ever. Hello, how you guys doing? I hope that you guys are doing good. Um, my name is Nikki Doodle, or you can call me Nikki or Doodle, whichever you feel most comfortable with. So basically, I have no experience with doing podcasts. I have done voice acting in the past for several different YouTube users. But as far as podcasting goes, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So please bear with me. A lot of these podcasts are going to attempt to be comedy podcasts, although I don't think that I'm funny at all. I'm definitely not as funny as Fluffy or Drew Lynch. If you guys know who those two are, you guys should. They're pretty big here on YouTube and also in the comedy standing society. Society, is it a society? Is it a club? What is it? I'm not for sure. The thing is that I might not be funny, but I'm at least funny enough for myself where I can at least laugh at the stupidity and the humility in which I bring to myself and my family. I definitely bring a lot of a lot of laughs to myself with a lot of the stuff that I say. But as the saying goes, you gotta laugh at yourself through life, or else you're just not funny as you think you are. Even though I may not be as funny as I think I am, but I find myself comical. I really do, okay? That's all that matters, is that I can laugh at myself before other people can laugh at me, basically. Just the way that it goes. So one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing podcasting is because I do find myself to be a funny person, even though a lot of other people just don't get my humor. So I'm funny, but I'm not funny at the same time. And being on YouTube for almost 3 years on one account, this is a new account, hello, duh, new account. Being on YouTube for almost 3 years on one account, I have been told that I am actually, I'm pretty funny. So I figured, why not try out some comedy podcasting? Why not do that for a change? And who knows, maybe being funny will, actually work for me. Maybe I will one day become a comedian myself. Not that I'm not already a comedian, but so a bigger YouTuber, a big YouTuber comedian. That's just like the other day, my sister, Moose, which you can find her account in the description down below if you guys want to go check her out. She does a lot of gaming. Promotion for you, Moose. There you go. Happy holidays. That's your Christmas. Anyway, my sister and I, we were talking in the car a couple days ago about what we would do if we ever actually made it big on YouTube. Now, granted, making it big on YouTube is not something that, we strive to achieve. It's absolutely something that we don't have to have. But, being able to pay our bills on YouTube is a fairly nice thing. And I've been there, done that. It's fantastic. But anyway, we were talking about, what would happen if we actually became big and well-known YouTubers, and what we would do with our money, and if we would move anywhere, or we would travel, do anything like that. And my sister told me that she would move down to Texas because there's a lot of opportunities down there. Texas and California seem to be some pretty big places where you can actually go and be a successful YouTuber. New York, I've never really heard anything about, but that's besides the point of the story. Anyway, we said that, what would we do if we ever became big? My sister, Moose, said that she would move down to Texas and, she'd have a nice house. And we kind of made a little joke about Post Malone's, why you got a 12 garage when you only drive 6 cars. She said that, she'd have one car for like a 6-car garage, which, if you know Moose as well as I do, she's a car enthusiast, so it makes sense. Good joke. Anyway, she said that, she would move down to Texas, have a nice house, have her own little recording studio, live there with her husband and her fur baby. And I said that, yeah, you can totally go live down in Texas, wouldn't hurt my feelings at all, because when we're at that point, buying a plane ticket down there for me to go visit her would be, absolutely no cost whatsoever out of my pocket. So this is where the joke comes in, okay? And it may be funny to, some people, it may not be funny, but it had me and her laughing for like a good at least 10 minutes. She was talking about how, she would be in her recording studio, randomly recording whatever, and that she would hear, something outside. Now, she went ahead and explained that, she would have a pool down in Texas, it's just a really nice house. And she said, yeah, I would, be recording something, and then I would pause it, and, I'd hear something, and it'd be like a big splash, because, you'd come running and jumping in on my pool, Nikki. And I kind of laughed, and I took the joke, and I expanded it. I would say, yeah, I'd jump in completely naked. I'd go skinny dipping. And she looked at me, and she was like, why in the world would you go skinny dipping in my pool? And I said, well, the reason for that is because trying to get onto a plane, I would be waiting in line, and of course, with my luck, I would get stopped by security and, get, scanned and all that, strip searched, the whole 9 yards for when you're traveling. And they would confiscate my bra, okay? They would confiscate my bra because my boobs are fairly large, okay? This is not family-friendly content, just putting that out there. My boobs are fairly large. And I made the joke that they would confiscate my bra because they wouldn't think it's a boob holder. They think it's a bomb holder. And so that's... they got me packing some bombs into the plane with being stuffed in my bra as big as my boobs are. So they confiscate my bra, which would be one of the reasons why I'd be jumping into her pool with nothing on. Oh, and we laughed about that for a good solid 10 minutes. And even now I still bring it up. I'll be like, hey, let me know if you're ever moving down to Texas anytime soon, so I can maybe, take the bus or something down there, or, like drive myself down there. I would not trust myself on a plane at all. Would not. Traveling on a plane, especially United Airlines. Oh my God. You guys remember when that Dr. David Dow, he the seats were like overfilled on the United Airlines, and someone wanted his seat. Well, he had already paid for his seat, and they attempted to get him off the plane. You guys may remember this as the guy who was the meme for, he he was the meme for, the United Airlines and the whole, he died for your seats. You know that meme that I'm talking about? If you guys don't know, look up United Airlines and Dr. David Dow. For those of you who do know, yeah, I don't want to end up like that guy if I were to travel on an airplane, because with my luck, that's exactly what would happen. I would end up being dragged off the plane, beaten and bloody, and just all this and that. With the way that I look, they would definitely, I wouldn't even make it onto the plane. Because my bomb boobs would keep me off the plane, so I guess I wouldn't even have to worry about that in the first place, would I? Oh, bomb boobs. Yep, that's a joke that's going to be around for a hot minute here on this channel. Bomb boobs. Never going to get rid of them. Always going to be big old bomb boobs. So anyway, memes. What is up with memes? I mean, honestly, they are the funniest things that I've ever seen. And what I know the history of memes. I was around when they were first written. I'm like Moses, where he climbs the mountain to go get the 10 Commandments and then comes back down with them. I was Moses, okay? The memes are the 10 Commandments, and I am Moses. Not that I, created the memes, but I was there when they were written. I have taken the journey. I have taken the journey through many years of memes. But memes are one of those things that I thoroughly enjoy, and they're so odd to me the way that they work. Memes are one of those things where it's like they're funny for a good laugh and, for maybe a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, but then it's like they just completely disappear into the existence. Kind of like my sanity. I'm there one moment, and then the next it's like, what in the world am I doing with my life? So anyway, that's all I have for today. My first podcast. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if it was funny. Tell me in the comment section down below. We will be doing varieties of these. And we may even have some guests on these for the next couple times. I may get Moose on here. And if that's the case, then prepare for some insane laughter. You guys may not laugh, but we will definitely have our own little little laugh fest. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. If you happen to like this, make sure to subscribe and click that notification button so you guys can stay up to date with any future podcast or anything else that you may like on this channel. And as I said, give this video a thumbs up, and it'll let me know that you guys actually like my comedy and would like to hear more of it. Anyway, thanks so much for listening, and I will see you guys in that next video. Bye-bye!